What's going on? It's Jeremiah Alexis, aka the Urban Legend, and welcome to So Much Good Music. There's so much good music going on in Seattle right now that we decided to debut an all Seattle episode this month. Spring is here and the Emerald City is living up to its green rep. We set things off with highlights from Grinch's Streetlights album release party at the Crocodile. The Bar and Dave B opened up the show and Jake One was on the turntables. It was a night filled with Northwest hip-hop nostalgia as fellow artists joined Grinch on stage to perform the songs they collaborated on. And of course, the crowd loves it. The next night, many from the hip-hop and art community got together again for Rappers with Cameras, a photography showcase created by Prometheus Brown of the Blue Scholars and Thignat of the Physics. Both share a love for photography and host the pop-up event several times a year to bring together their friends and fans to enjoy the world through their eyes. For them, it's a celebration of the intersection of the duo's appreciation and interaction with Seattle's music, fashion, and visual art scenes. And they picked the perfect spot for this month's event, Glass Wing in Capitol Hill, a woman and men's clothing and homes goods store that features items for those that live in a casual class. Earlier this season, the two MCs were featured by Nordstrom's in their promo for Nordstrom's Men's Shop's first episode of The Sneaker Project, Sneakers in Your City. You can read the Q&A with the guys on the Nordstrom blog. Kung Fu Grip tested out some new material at the Rendezvous Jewel Box Theaters. The young MCs are always crowd pleasers and definitely did their thing.
I just want to live my life, dog, and live it right. People try to get in the way of that like it isn't mine. Damn, give me mine, cause if not, I'm gonna take it. Set my sacred, you play with a high pop.
Singer-songwriter Fiona Dawn has been making her way around the local music circuit, performing songs from her latest EP, Tricks of the Trade, which featured songs in English and Chinese.
没人看到我们这一秒是同一个心跳，一起正在动摇。如果你越靠近，我绝不会逃避，拉近这距离。我会记得每一个爱和你，别忘了我身上的味道。
Fiona also performed at the University of Washington campus for the Maniac Taiwan Carnival. Collaboration Seattle, a movement started from the colleges, had its first ever spring show this year. One of the featured performers was CDQ, a beatboxer born and raised in Malaysia, now living in Seattle.
Your local beatboxer, 206. I'm from Malaysia, born and raised. Been beatboxing for 4 years now. My name CDQ comes from my middle name, more like my second first name. It's Siddiqui, and then I abbreviate it to CDQ. But apparently, the format of old school rap songs that are high quality, it's called CDQ. So that kind of played along, and people were like, oh, I got it, CDQ, yeah.
Collaboration, now in its 14th year, is the premier Asian American talent entertainment showcase. Other performers include Seattle singer Jet and acoustic duo Tati and Audrey from Vancouver, BC, and the band Newfangled. At the end of the night, Jet was announced the winner and will be headed to Los Angeles in November to compete in Collaboration Star 2014 finale show for a grand prize of 10,000 big ones. Songwriter Susie's Son headlined the Triple Door with a full production including the Passenger String Quartet, and the Westlake Dance Center. Some highlights included a duet with Michael Wassman on Fair Weather Lover.
And it's not fair, fair weather lover, lover, lover. And you're all out of hope, I'm all out of time, time to change my mind. I'm all out of hope, you're all out of time, I'm all out of hope, you're all out of time, I'm all out of hope, you're all out of time, make me change my mind.
And sneak peek of the song C'est la vie with Andrew Jocelyn on violin. Nathan Reed is the latest to record with Ballard Sessions, which records intimate live videos of up-and-coming local artists in the Northwest. Nathan performed The Boy and the Bird and is currently fundraising, working on releasing his first EP.
His fingers shake as he tries to keep a steady aim toward the trees, so he can search for the nest where the birds sleep.
Here's this episode's artist backstage with Seattle reggae band Core Ions at Nectar Lounge with New York's New Kingston.
We are here to talk story, as we say back where I'm from. I first stumbled upon reggae when I was in 3rd grade, elementary school. We had a play, and in the play there was a song called Three Little Birds. And there's a guy named Bob Marley that sang the song. First experience with reggae music, and it has become my life. I come from Asian roots, so I've listened to a lot of traditional Japanese, Korean music, but reggae, there's something about it that just, it's in line with my heartbeat.
Yeah, man, we've been together ever since we're brothers, you know. Been doing this like music thing 10 years strong, making it happen, you know. Linked up with Core Ions, Seattle. It's crazy. Reggae scene in New York, it's different, you know. Like
predominant.
Yeah, reggae is like everywhere in New York. You can't go somewhere without there being reggae. You know, we have like a day dedicated to Caribbean music. Reggae music is, you know, prominent in Caribbean music.
I'm from Jamaica, and my brothers are, you know, of Jamaican heritage as well. So for us, reggae is number one first. Then all the other genres fall on top of that. But we listen, between all three of us, we listen to every single thing. I'm talking about country music, hip hop, rap, R&B. R&B was my first music that I tried. You know what I mean? And then what we do is fuse other genres with reggae because we listen to so much music. So naturally, that's what's gonna come out.
Can't give up, can't give up. Too much things me I live for. That's why me not give up, not give up. I'm a dream.
Kind of fuse it with everything else, and I'm sure you guys do the same because you know you play horns, you know, so that's a lot of jazz in there and different things that you have to learn before you even get to whatever genre you want to get to. You know, like so, it's just naturally comes out in the music.
I grew up with reggae music in England, and that's in my house. My family, they were always listening to like Jimmy Cliff, Desmond Dekker, and Bob Marley. I don't even bother to say that because it's just a given that Bob Marley was a major part of it. And a lot of people don't realize how amazing people like Desmond Dekker was as a singer, how influential he was, and that sweet voice that he has, and like Toots and the Mitchell and stuff like that. And then bands like the Scatterlight, which was like a ska band, but they're really part of the foundation of what reggae music, because reggae music transformed from all of that stuff. You know, like the ska, then turned into rock steady, and then it morphed into the type of reggae that we hear with Bob Marley, and then Black Uhuru, Steel Pulse, Lyndon Kwesi Johnson. So, and then after that we end up with a lot of dance hall and stuff like that, with the new age stuff where you had DJs, just morphing things together. But I think personally for me, we need to get back to the reggae of the Bob Marleys and the Steel Pulses, and with the instruments, just writing songs. I would say to any kid playing an instrument would be to learn the instrument. Learn the instrument as well as you learn to speak, so you could play whatever you want to play, and make it become that stuff. You think about it and you do it.
I look forward to stealing some of their show,
Yeah.
That's what we always do. You look at other bands, you're like, oh, that would sound wicked if we did that. I'm being honest, so, No, man, I mean, let me say, but we're gonna learn from you guys, We're not gonna steal something out of your show.
Likewise.
You can't steal it.
Fine.
Yeah?
It's nothing's new.
Nothing.
No melody, no nick, no nothing. It's all something we heard. But we might use it.
We got the amazing opportunity to warm up the stage for Sly and Robbie.
Nice.
With Michael Rose here in Seattle.
Nice.
And so I just found myself in the corner of the whole venue, just staring. I was just fixed on Sly and Robbie, the whole and the keyboard player. They got Bubbles. Bubbles is amazing. And I was just sitting there, and a friend came and just tapped me like, "You okay, Pac?" And I was like,
Leave me alone.
I was like, yeah. He comes over, he's all hypey, he's all, yeah, man, I'm learning.
Definitely.
Getting my education.
Yeah.
The most burning question I had was, this is always my biggest thing is, it's such a pleasure to get to know you guys. I would love to just hear what your guys' childhood was like.
It was different, man. Everybody. One thing I gotta say, which is good about music, like I don't. This might sound bad, but then it's positive in the end. I don't think we were that connected when we were younger. You know what I'm saying? Music literally brought us together. I remember like me and my brother Courtney, we went to the same junior high school, and we weren't even going home together and stuff like that. Like I don't even understand how that could happen now. So now music is like that couldn't happen again. Some situation like that. So like
Yeah, I like that.
our childhood was different. We were all into our own things, but
Plus, I'm older than them, and I grew up in Jamaica, so I wasn't there for that. So scattered. That's the type of child I say. Scattered. So now it's connected.
Together.
We made our first album. It was like just to test the waters. We don't really tell people that was our first album.
We have 2 albums. So
To New Kingston's real history, we got 2 albums in the streets at Kingston University. But it's definitely a pleasure just being here now. Just wishing we took it more serious back then, but it made us who we are now. We just have to keep working harder now.
Let me ask you guys this: of all the shows and all the big bands that you've played with, who are some of your favorites? Like maybe either your idols, your heroes, or just music
to
that you
answer.
play.
You make anybody feel like no. For me personally, I like bands that when we go on tour, like you say this to me all the time, like I don't want to be bored on tour. I like a band that when we hear them we're like yeah. Every night, no matter how much I know the song, how much we know the performances. Every night I'm like, our boys The Green, love them, Revolution, different people, Homie, Collie Buds, different things. But like he always says to me, if I can enjoy the show, I am a good tour all the way, 30 days, I'm cool.
Alright kids, here's your music videos. Enjoy!
Without you, I am nothing. I love the early morning when the rest of the world is sleeping. That's when I think of you. And what we used to do on top of a mountain. Last time I was home, looking down at the ocean where our love would grow. Now it's Sunday morning and the rain won't stop. I wish you were here so we could talk. It feels good, feels good. It feels good, my baby. Without you I am nothing. It feels good, feels good. It feels good, my baby. Without you I am nothing. I love to watch you dreaming while the rest of the world is spinning. That's when I fall for you. There's nothing I can do. Hey, on top of a mountain. Last time I was home, looking down at the ocean where our love would grow. Now it's Sunday morning and the rain won't stop. I wish you were here so we could talk. It feels good, feels good. It feels good, my baby. Without you I am nothing. It feels good, feels good. It feels good, my baby. Without you I am nothing. All the life I had, I got to make it right. Not just for yesterday, but tonight. Now I ask you, love, for the very last time. Are you coming, baby? Are you coming with me? It feels good, my baby. Without you I am nothing. It feels good, feels good. It feels good, my baby. Without you I am nothing. It feels good, feels good. It feels good, my baby. Without you I am nothing. It feels good, feels good.
Like we grew up too fast. Growing up in the future. Yeah.
What's goody with you? How you been, my man? He said, niggas is trife, I wanna give up a life and ain't nobody around, hold it down here. Feel like ambition don't count here. Your lost dreams won't get found here. Stopping me from doing me here. Old friends of mine die each year. The ozone's running out of clean air. They convinced us not to prepare. How I'm supposed to raise a seed here? Money don't grow on trees here. My money gets blown on trees here. Ain't no yang to a gang here. Ain't no crown for a king here. Ain't nobody wanna be here. But where will we go if we leave here? Last time I blew off steam here. White folks call police here, and that ain't good for nobody. Niggas trying to eat here. Give my mama more problems, shit she doesn't need here. Try to make them stop. Look, listen, if this shit is not your fault, then whose fault? Is it? I want number one and not to be just a statistic.
This ain't no time to be sad. This ain't no time for excuses. Growing up in the field.
Get high, get right, and get left. Get high, get right, and get left.
This ain't no time to be sad. This ain't no time for excuses.
Get high, get right, and get left. Get high, get right, and get left.
It's like we grew up too fast. We're growing up in the field.
You see that star? You see that sun? You see that boy how he shines like one? I ain't no boy, I'm not grown up. 21 never felt so young. 21 never felt so young. You see that star? You see that sun? 21 never felt so young. I tried to make them stop. Look, listen, if the shit is not your fault, then whose fault is it? I want number one and not to be just a statistic.
This ain't no time to be sad. This ain't no time for excuses. Growing up in the field.
Get high, get right, and get left. Get high, get right, and get left.
This ain't no time to be sad. This ain't no time for excuses.
Get high, get right, and get left. Get high, get right, and get left.
It's like we grew up too fast. We're growing up in the field.
I wish that I was you. I miss the time and true. True thirst in your lies of torture. I like scorching beneath the sun, stemming and get warped in. Flip two sides of the coin, man. One side world peace, one side war pain. They go hand in hand like a first date. And move the gamut almost like an earthquake. So tell me what you came here for. The up path never was a cakewalk. Walking away only caused more pain. Don't be afraid to step back and stray off it. Feeling lost caused me up in that court like a young King Arthur. See you find yourself at another crossroads. So when time will feel your conquest. Everything you do has a consequence. In the worst of times, they karma hit you. Smoking so much you forgot to remember your star. Saying the shot with the darkest hours. Can't sleep like this. Never had a dream like this. Or a vision like a scene like this. From the widescreen to reality like this. Stop, look, listen. If this shit is not your fault, then whose fault is it? I want number one and not to be just a statistic. Get high, get right, and get left. 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 Everything's changing. Seems like just yesterday everything was brand new. Let's go. And the beat goes on. 4 albums deep, man, ain't nothing gonna delete those songs. Started writing rhymes at 10 years, been in the game for 10 years. Funny how time flies, but you can't dispute my 10-year. Yeah, I'm looking back like, how'd I get here? The work put in has been cleared, I've always kept it sincere since day one. Rep the town, you don't know, then ask around. Some new jacks is two-way, but I don't need they daps and pounds. I've seen them come and go, yeah, they think they're gonna blow. Get a little buzz fade and never do another show. Yo, over the years, some cats that don't solve, but that ain't my problem. See, their failures is their own fault. I'm so appalled. You ain't never felt my records. Like Pac said, don't bump it, but you damn well best respect it and check it. You tripping off the way that I look. You judging by the cover, ain't never read a page of the book. Just a little read up on the bottom while I spent my time just rising, getting props, doing songs with cats I grew up idolizing. Life's surprising, it's crazy where it's taking me. Even when it's breaking me, I'm breathing, then it's great to me.
I'ma carry on down this road. I came a long way, but still I got much longer to go. People wanna know the answer to am I stopping this? No, I'ma keep it pushing forward with my heart and my soul. Yo, ain't always peaches and cream. See there's ups and downs, struck down the 11th. Gotta make it through another round. I'm feeling like fuck a crown. I'm sick of all of this shit. Can't lie, a couple times I thought of calling it quits. The bars that I spit ain't never had shit dropping the bricks, but it's the bullshit in the game that should have got me to sit. Yeah, the folks in Volvo said they give me a new whip, and here I am 2 years later. Now they didn't do shit. Oh well, and for a while I had to struggle with the pen. I put it down for a second and fell in love with it again. Trying to find the hunger I had when I made my second win. Better yet, the hunger I had back when this shit began. Plus I gotta get them ends. When things just ain't going right, I gotta do a better job and really take my own advice. Done a lot of shit that's stupid, yo. The truth is though, I'm feeling good and I'm excited just to see just what the future holds. It's like I gotta win, no time to think what could have been. Been on the verge for years between bubbling and struggling. Gotta make it count, and if that day really never comes, at least I gave my all to this here when it's said and done. I'ma carry on down this road. I came a long way, but still I got much longer to go. People wanna know the answer to am I stopping this? No, I'ma keep it pushing forward with my heart and my soul.